Good morning, everyone. How are you? Thank you for being here. For the ones who are watching this recording, we are going to start today with our continuing education class. Today it's number 5 and it's skincare. Something that I've learned that I think the last year is that you have to pay attention to the skin, what is talking to you, what you have on your face, on your skin, on your hands, sorry, on the hands of the skin, the body. So you get to know what is the correct product for you. So it's not the same using an oil for oily skin or an oil for dry skin. And how we will know it's to get into the mirror and see ourselves, pay attention for what we are seeing. Also in our hands, if you see that the weather is dry and you have dry skin, it's not only like in the snow, that when you go snowing, your hands are burned, but burned from the cold weather, from snow. So it's not the same of having a burn from sun when you are in summer or in Dubai sun. So just pay attention to what you're having so we can have the best solution for you. And what are the things that we want to improve in our skin, in our healthy lifestyle? This is something that if you want to write down, and at the end of the session, we will get to know if you have something specifically. The redness of the skin, or the common skin issues, it's the redness. And how do we know that it's only red? It's when we just scratch, or when we have, sometimes people say that it's like an allergy to or very sensitive skin, not allergy, very sensitive skin, that you just put your finger and it's gonna turn red. It can be like this, or also when you have redness from the sun or from the cold weather, what to use. Balance, as I was telling before, Balance, it's very good for rashes. The rashes, Balance, it's an amazing oil to use. So Balance, that's why we're having it in the deo. The deodorants, it's the wild orange or the citrus bloom or the Balance. And Balance specifically when we have like red armpits. So also it happens with the with our skin, so the redness. For baby rashes or diaper rashes, Balance, it's also a very good option with coconut oil. You can put it on the zone or on the out of the redness, and suddenly with your finger coming to the red zone. Helichrysum, it's an oil that will work also very good for inflammation and to soothe the tissue from inside to outside. As well, frankincense and copaiba. Copaiba will help with the swallowness and inflammation, but also when you have dry skin, the dryness of the red spot, let's say, copaiba is going to be a very good option for you to use. Correct X, it's an ointment. This ointment contains helichrysum, frankincense, lavender, tea tree, and cedarwood. And with Correct X, you can put it in open wounds or closed, or not closed wounds, but superficial wounds can be used the Correct X. If you have a redness within your eyes, you can put it on the outside of the eye. So not near the eyelashes, but on the outside. So try to put a little bit around here. Also by the nose. So in Spanish, I will call it puente nasal, on the nasal bridge. I'm not sure if it's the same term in English, but you can put it here. So the redness within the eyes will also be getting smoother without touching the eye. So remember, do not put inside the eye. So we will just use this point and the outer point for the Correct X. And Correct X also will help with the aging lines or the happy lines. It's very good, Correct X in the eyes. Yarrow Pom, if you are having redness from the sun or from snow, Yarrow pom is a very nice oil. You can put it direct on the skin, or you can use with coconut oil. I like both options. So for coconut oil, try to do a roller. You can do, if it's just gonna be Yarrow pom, and for adults, you can do 20 drops. If it's gonna be for younger kids, you can use 5 to 10 drops, it depending on the age of the kid. But normally it will help with all the redness on the skin. If you're in the kitchen and you get burned, you can use also helichrysum, frankincense, correctex, Yarrow pom, copaiba, or lavender. That it's not a very hard burn. You can use separately or all together. For scars, I was talking this morning with my mom that the first time I used the Salubel, it was for my C-section scarf. My scarf was kind of like this scarf that you can see that it's not healing completely well with all the tissue on the skin, on the superficial tissue. So it was kind of keloide, it's in Spanish, keloid. And Salubel was my first option. What did Salubel did on the skin? It helped also with the lines of the red lines to heal from inside to outside and to be in one layer. So that means that it was not going to have a bump. So Salubel will help with all the skin tissue inside that it's healing. If it's an old scar, you can add Yarrow pom as if it would be the natural Botox, and go with these two together or in layers for older scars. No, bufandas, no, scars. Neroli is a very good option when you burn or when the scar is white. So the tissue can be red or white. Neroli, it's a great option for white scars. If you have from back old days or a new one, try Neroli. And Neroli is also helping healing the skin and also helping to even the color of the skin. Frankincense and geranium are really good for scars. You can add, for example, in layers, you can use first Neroli. Neroli, it already comes with coconut oil. Then you can add frankincense, and then you can add geranium. These oils are like giving a boost to the skin and heal from inside to outside. All of the options. Correct-X can also help with old scars, but I think, or I feel like Correct-X is more for new scars. It's when you are healing in that moment the scar. It's more for recent scars. For breakouts, I was always recommending tea tree, copaiba, and HD Clear. For me, these are always coming into my mind when they say breakouts. But I have tried vetiver. I saw in Facebook there's one guy that it's called Scott. I forgot the name. Scott A. Johnson. He also works for doTERRA. He's part. I think he's part of the research. The research and the scientists from doTERRA, or he's a wellness advocate, but very into the research of the oils. And one day he posted about the vetiver. So I couldn't believe that vetiver was very good for oils, sorry, for the breakout. So I need to test it by myself. And I've been testing vetiver every time that I've been having a pimple or an imperfection on my skin, and vetiver, it's amazing. It is really good as tea tree, but I think vetiver it's more potent or more powerful than tea tree. So now for me, vetiver, it's the oil that I've been using more in the case of breakouts. I also have, I don't know if it was an animal that bit me on my cheek, and Valentina also had the same one, and it was hurting a lot. It was kind of a pimple, but it was hurting. I don't know. It was really painful, the pimple. And we didn't know if it was a bug, an animal, or something that from our bodies. But I used vetiver, turmeric, and copaiba. Here I didn't add the turmeric because my presentation was done before. And now that I am talking about it, I just remember. But turmeric, it's also really good for breakouts. So if you want to do like a golden powder, you can use a turmeric, or you can use turmeric, vetiver, copaiba, and tea tree. So you can make like a mask. So you will do with, or like a scrub, let's say. So you will have to use organic sugar. If it's the brown sugar, it's much better. 1 spoon. Then you will add 1 drop of vetiver. Vetiver takes quite a long time to drip the drop. So be patient. So 1 drop vetiver, 1 drop copaiba, 1 drop tea tree, and 1 drop turmeric. And then blend with the sugar. After blending with the sugar, you will add a few drops, go 2 by 2 or 1 by 1 of your coconut oil. So the sugar needs to be moisty, not super wet, because at the end you're gonna spoil a little bit of the coconut oil. So just moisty. And you will scrub your face really soft. Don't do it hard, soft. All of your skin. Let it sit for a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, not more. And then with a cotton pad with water, if you want, you will remove the sugar from your face, but the oils will remain on the face. So that one for breakouts, it's really good. It's you can do it once a month with the sugar. If you want to keep using the oil separately, you can put it on the pimple in the area, and that's more than perfect. HT Clear, it's a roller blend that it's already done by doTERRA, and it's specifically for the pimples and all the breakouts when you are a teenager. HT Clear, it's really good. So if you want to do with something that it's already done, go with HT Clear. If you want to try yourself, go separately with the oils. And Rose, it's amazing for the skincare. The Rose Touch, it's already diluted for you to use. So you can use Rose. And on top, you can use a little bit of tea tree, a little bit of copaiba or the vetiver. You can choose one of them. You don't have to do all of them. So you can use Rose and copaiba, or Rose and vetiver, or Rose and tea tree. It's very powerful, the Rose oil. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Sorry. The next one is when we have brown spots on the skin. So these are my dad's hands. So I'm talking about the people that are near me, and the ones that I've seen the benefits. I could use pictures from the internet that we also have the whole treatment all together, but this is how it's been with my dad. So my dad used to have a lot of sun when he was young. He was playing tennis. He was not wearing too much sunscreen, as you can see, and his hands were with brown spots. So he started to use the brightening gel as my guinea pigeon. So he's my experiment. I'm also trying with him the brightening gel, and the color of his hands have been improving. Yes, the light is different in every of the pictures, but you can see that these spots specifically are less intense than before. So here you can see the like 1, 2, 3, 4 that here are less. So the hand has been improving, the spots have been improving. Important thing, my dad is also only using 1 time a day. So if you use it with more continually, you will have better results. The more you use, better results you have. So instead of going 1 time a day, try to go 2 to 3 times a day for improving brown spots. You can also use sandalwood and black spruce, or you can use lavender, frankincense, and bergamot. Bergamot is a very photosensitive oil. So in the day, by the daylight, you can get brown spots because of bergamot. But if you use it by night with no sunlight, bergamot will help getting rid of the spots. And bergamot is one of the ingredients that it's in the brightening gel. So give it a try if you have one of the spots and let us know. Also, you can mix black spruce with frankincense and it's really good. And if you want to add copaiba, copaiba is also really good for evening the color of the skin. Back under the eyes, this is one of my favorites. I tried it one time. I was seeing in Pinterest, Jarrow Pom and Blue Tansy together. I was like, oh, let's see how it happens. When I woke up, my face was looking a bit tired, as you can see some of the mornings you look to yourself into the mirror and it's like, oh my God, my eyes were with bags and with the black circle. So I was like, oh my God, that cannot be my face. So I remember about the post I saw. So I took the Jarrow Pom and the Blue Tansy. So what I did, I put the Jarrow Pom. So I put 1 drop here and 1 drop at the end. With my finger, or if you have the roller, you can use a roller. So from inside to outside, if you go one eye first and then the other eye, and then the Blue Tansy. Add a little bit of the coconut oil. You don't need too much. So it's just the top of the cap, because Blue Tansy can be really blue within the skin. So try to add a little bit to dilute it and to absorb it better. You don't need too much. As you can see, I'm only using in this part. Black spruce is also an option that you can mix and match with Jarrow Pom or Blue Tansy. In case that you don't have Jarrow Pom, but you have black spruce, you can use black spruce and Blue Tansy, for example. And also, if you are having the black bags under the eyes, ojeras, you can go with black spruce. Black spruce with frankincense, as with the mark spot, it's really good, the combination, the mix of these two for the black eyes. If you're watching this recording, remember to write down the word inner beauty and send it direct to my phone, so you get to have the prices of the classes. By the way, they're coming from the US. I bought some accessories for you to have, so don't forget that if you have one class missing, you get to have, sorry. 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 You get to have a, still you have opportunity to see that class, so you get to have that check mark on the list of the classes. Mask and scrubs. So I told you first, the first mask that it was with turmeric, vetiver, copaiba, and tea tree. This one, you can use the doTERRA mud mask or the one that it's lavender, frankincense, tea tree, and geranium. Again, it's the same process. The benefit of this one is that you're gonna have a tender skin. Geranium is really good for hair care and for skin care. You can add it to your cream. But in this scrub, you will feel, well, in the other one too, but in this one specifically, you will feel your skin very soft. In case that you want to add one oil for the mud mask and feel that softness in the skin, super smooth skin, add geranium. So you put one ball or a pea size of the mud mask and 1 drop of geranium, blend it on your hand and put it on the skin, on the face care, on the face skin. It's really good. Geranium, the smell, it's also really good. If you want to add the scrub at the end, so you will not be having the sugar on your hands, you will just be having oils on your hand. Just take a look that you don't have any sugar. If you want, rinse a little bit the sugar on the water tap. And the last oils that you have, put them on the tips of your hair. It's really good. It will smell amazing. And also you will have healthy hair with these 4 oils. If you want, you can add the oils to your shampoo. It's also really good, the combination of these ones. And just remember to have a sulfate-free and paraben-free shampoo. If you have dry skin, super dry skin, more than oily skin, dry skin, you can add 1 drop of copaiba. If your skin is from regular skin or normal skin to oily skin, with geranium, it's more than perfect. For aging, we have these options. As I told you before, when I got my C-section, I had it was a big scar, so I used the Salubel. And of course, within time, I also start using it with my face. So Salubel can be used on the neck, on the face, and also on the hands for preventing aging. Okay, so we will be aging anyway, but as the idea of aging with a good care is that you will not be having artificial products, or the idea of not having the need of any surgery. Still, you can have it, but the idea is to prevent and taking care of the skin. Salubel and Jaropom together are the natural Botox. How does this work? So you will add only 1/3 of the Salubel into a roller bottle. You will add 15 drops of Jaropom. You can start with 10 and add up to 15 drops. And then add coconut oil. So you will have from the Salubel 3 rollers. So with that roller, you can use it on your face. You can massage with the roller, with the stone roller. You can put it on the on the fridge, and then roll your face with this fresh stone. It's really good for the skincare. Avoid or try not to use warm water, because warm water opens the veins from the skin. So try to use temperature water. I know that sometimes here in Dubai, when we have this hot weather within June, July, the tap water it's hot. But if you get the opportunity to have it more cold, for the skincare, it's much better. Frankincense and myrrh by itself, you can use them alone with coconut oil. And these two belongs to the Salubel blend. If you want to add something to the Salubel blend, I would recommend to go to Neroli, also to even the color of the skin. If you have any white spots, Neroli, it's very good to go on the face care, not only on face care, on any part of your skin. If you have, or if you start seeing that you have wrinkles on your arms, you can also use Salubel with coconut oil, or you can add from the original roller that you have. You can take 5 to 10 drops, and add it to the cream that you're using for your body, and it would nourish your body with the oils. So Salubel comes in this presentation, but it's with no coconut oil. It's just the pure oil, so that's why we can divide it into 3. And if you get 5 to 10 drops to add it to your body moisturizing, you will have the benefit of the oils directly. So the cream will be as a carrier oil within your skin. Or you can prepare your skin oil or your body oil, not your skin, your body oil, and with it, use it with your hands, with your legs, with chest, breast, stomach, everything. So Salubel, it's pure, basically. We also need to pay attention to our body. So we will see on the mirror what's our skin telling us. I was telling Minerva a few moments ago that her kid was having some rashes and on the tongue. On the tongue, we thought that it was a time that 2 weeks ago she went to Chicky Monkeys and her kid bit his tongue, and she thought that it was from that time that he was having the open wound on the mouth. But now talking with Ale, we got to the conclusion that probably the thing that it's happening with him, it's the mouth, foot, and hand disease or virus. So it's different. So we have to pay attention for all of the things that it's in our body. It's not just the tongue, or it's not just a rash on the butt. It's all of our body. So what happens with the LLB pack? So remember that we will have energy, we will have vitamins, nutrients from all over the packages, so from all over the capsules, that it will help us with the fundamental nutrients. So we will have also the omega, for example. If we have dry eyes, we don't need to put every time drops for our eyes. That means that something is happening within our inside. So omega are really good for dry eyes. So we have to pay attention for everything. That's why we say that the LLB pack, it's a Live Long Vitality pack. It's essential for our living because the food that we're eating, unfortunately, it's not having the same benefits or the same minerals, vitamins that used to have back on the 1950s. So it's part of the program that we want to have with us. Also, there is a product that I like a lot. I will ask one of our girls in the chat that if she can share with us her experience with the Jarrow Pump. Jarrow Pump, it's a beauty complex. And basically it's with vitamin C, with zinc, and what it will help is to get the better absorption of the collagen. So if your body is creating collagen, that your body keeps the collagen. If you're taking collagen from the outside, your body absorbs the collagen from the outside. So basically it will be the beauty from inside to outside. These capsules contain celery seed, frankincense, palmarose, turmeric, melissa, and it has the grape seed and melon extract oils, zinc, vitamin C, and basically these two are for the collagen production. TerraZymes are gonna support our intestines or our gut. But if we have healthy gut, all of our system is gonna be healthy because the bacteria that are gonna be reproduced in our stomach, we have to have the good bacteria to help our body, not the bad bacteria. So with the good bacteria, let's go with the probiotics. And the Terra enzymes, it will help us to clean or to eliminate the chains or the chains that we don't need. So what's gonna do, it will cut their scissors that will help us get all the minerals, nutrients from all of the food that we're gonna have. So if you at night eat very heavy food, or you feel like you ate a yogurt or sometimes happens with the desserts or with the ice creams that you start having like colics or stomach discomfort. It's terrible, that feeling that is like, oh, I just ate more than what I supposed to eat. Okay, have a TerraZyme, because the TerraZyme will help you with the bloatness, but more with the bloatness, it will help to get rid of what your body is not needing in that moment. So TerraZyme, it's very good for all of the other nutrients to be absorbed in the body. So at the end, we can have also the beauty on the outside. So the PB Assist, it's gonna be with our bacteria within our gut. So we have bacteria, but the idea is to have the good bacteria to create a good movement of our intestines. If you are suffering also from the immune system, that means that you've been having lots of cold, or you're having lack of energy, or you've been having a deficient of immunity within your system, go back and go for the gut. Keep your gut healthy. So PB Assist and TerraSym are something that it's gonna be really good. Drinking water, it will be from 2 liters to 2.5 liters per day, more or less. We need to count the water that is within our meals. It's not only drinking water, because when we drink too much water, sometimes we get rid of things that we don't need to get rid of. If you say, I don't like water, or I'm not that into a water person, you can try some of the oils in the water. 1 drop, 2 drops of grapefruit, it's more than perfect. If you're craving for sweets, grapefruit, it's a good option. But also grapefruit, what it helps us, it's to keep our body alkaline as well as lemon. So in alkaline bodies, we don't have bad bacteria within us, or we don't have viruses within us. So we will also be taking care of our immune system. With all of the things that we're doing, with just 1 drop, it's enough. From ½ liter, you can go up to 4 drops, no more, with 1 cup of glass. And within the day, 24 drops, with all of the drops that you do around the day, in water, in capsules, in food. 4 drops is 24 drops is the maximum for adults. This is one of the ideas that you can have the routine with the oils. This is the ones I like to use. I like to try different things. So on the first part, I like to do it on layers. So when they are rollers, what do? I use 1 oil, then I start, let's say, with rose, and then I go with magnolia, and then I go with neroli, and then I go with jasmine, and that's it. If I use the flowers, I will not use salubel. If I use salubel, I will go with jarrow pom. It can be it can be in layers, or I can be adding jarrow pom to 1/3 of my salubel. That's it. If I want to go with the bags under my eyes, I will go with blue tansy. Blue tansy is not an oil that I use every day. So it's only when I see that my eyes need a little bit of brightness or less bags underneath. Jarrow pom, it's something that I use regularly. So I take 1 capsule by night. I will be having it by night with my PB Assist. So I will be preparing my body for the next day. When I have the oil separately, I get to choose if I do a roller blend or I use them separately, and I don't use them all together. So geranium, I might be using it 1 day. Copaiba, I will be using it another day. Frankincense, another day. So they're not the daily oils, but these are some of the oils, or most of the oils I use regularly. When I use these oils, I try to use 1 oil in the roller, so I don't need to add more coconut oil to the routine. So let's imagine that the oil that I will be using in roller bottle will be the tea tree. So I will put the tea tree, and on top I will add vetiver, to mention something. So that's most likely how I use them. And HD Clear, it's an alternative for the pimples or the breakouts. And also HD Clear, it's part of my routine, but for my armpits. I've told you before that HD Clear, it's very good for bacteria from the face, but also from the armpits. So if you suffer from strong smell from the armpits, or you sweat a lot, that now that the hot weather is starting, you can use HD Clear by night, and in the morning you use your regular deodorant, and do the day. So HD Clear will be working with the armpit by night. Correctex, as I told you before, I like to put it also on my eye lines, my happy lines. I have a lot that since I remember, my patas de gallo, my chicken, my rooster legs, my chicken legs. These wrinkles, since I remember, I was always having them. I was always laughing and I was always smiling. So these are part of my face. But I do like to take care of them, not to be bigger or be more, you can see them strongly. So Correctex is one of the options, and also Yarrow Pom. And if you can have these rollers are really good. It can be from any stone. I chose quartz, but you can choose any other stone. It doesn't need to be the same one. When we have the hot weather, you can add it put it into the fridge, leave it for the night, and on the morning you use it and it's really cooling. Or the other way, you can put it on the day and use it by night. So you cool the skin. I like this one. Also, there's 3 specific lines for skincare: the anti-aging, the HD Clear, and the all skins. Basically, this one also have for anti-aging and serums and creams. So you can start with this one. This one, the eye cream, it's really good. The tightening serum, it's really good. The brightening gel, it's also really good. And this one, these are the ones that I've tried and I like them. You can use this one, the pore reducing toner. You can add to one of the roller bottles or a spray and use it also as a micellar water if you want. It's a really good toner to do. So you can have it like this with a cotton pad or with a spray. And this one, it's more for teenagers, that it's for pimples. This one, as I told you before, it's the roller blend. This one is the foam, and this one is the serum. So you will start washing your face, then you will use the roller, and then at the end the cream. Or you can add the routine by night. You can use one thing, and by so let's say that on the night you use the HD Clear, this one, and in the morning you use the oil. But you can use both of them at the same time. It's a 3-step cleaning. And the Verage, I only tried this one, but I know that all of the line, it's really good. You can buy the products within a package, or you can buy them separately. This one, it's for the anti-aging. So it's supposed to be more for 40 plus, this one, but still you can use them before the 40s as well. This one, you can use them also after the 40s. So you get to try what you like. This one, this Verage line, this serum, it's really nice. I think I like it more than other serums I tried. Your skin feels really soft and fresh. So if you give it a try, just let us know on the chat, what do you think about these products? So we get also to learn from your uses. Okay, so it depends on what you want to do. So you can add to your cart from inside to outside. So you can add the LLB plus the Terrazyme and the PV Assist. But still you want to try something for the face, you can add some of the products or all of the products from the Verage line. Or maybe you can say, oh, I want to try the Yarrow Pom and some of the products here, or all of the products here, and just PV Assist. So you can mix and match all of the products. Remember that you don't have to buy, well, actually the LLB, I will suggest that if you use it, always buy it as a kit, because it will be cheaper. Why? Because the Alpha CRS, it's the expensivest product within the package. So when you pay the alpha with the vitamins, the omegas are going to be free, or alpha with omegas, vitamins going to be free, or vitamins with alphas, omegas going to be free. So at the end, it's you're paying 3 for 2. It's it is a really good deal to buy the package. Terrazyme and PB Assist always are separately, and the creams are spare products or in a all together. You still have time to have the free oil of the month. This March is the Ravinstara, that it's an oil that it has been added to the Breathe blend. Now the Breathe blend is with Ravinstara, and it's the I don't know if you heard the Cinnamonum camphora. So the camphora now, or the Ravinstara, it's added here, and it's very useful for breathing, for having energy, for opening lungs, for coolness. Also, you can use Ravinstara for cooling. If you have a pain in the muscles, you can also add as a liver or as a pain massage, an oil massage with coconut oil, and try it, because the Ravinstara, it's not for sale, it's only in the LRP program. And basically that's everything for today. I hope you had enjoyed the class. I hope that you've learned. And something very necessary for you is to write down the word. If you don't remember the word, go back, write down, and send it to me by chat if you have seen it. If you have seen the recording, Ale, I will write your name down. And thank you very much for watching.